Good motherfucking morning, everyone. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome everyone to Klub Kottontale. Klub Kottontale has meetings every damn day, pretty much, via the YouTube channel Amber Motherfucking Lewis. It's very moist to meet all of you. To be hashtag moist, the way you see it spelled at the bottom of the screen, is to be 100% yourself, regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of you. The opinion of yourself is the only one that matters. The opinions of others is like shit. We all have it, and we all do it. Like opinions, right? I love that saying, opinions are like assholes, and shit comes out of them. Alright, everyone. And it is Superb Saturday. It is March 11th, you guys. I'm so excited. My anniversary is in 3 days. I couldn't help myself. I had to have Blue and Hoogoose cuddling, you guys, because these two stuffed animals were Justin and I's wedding party. Like, that hat. The reason that hat looks the way it does is because I decorated that for my wedding. Specifically for the giant moose to wear it. People always ask me where I got the big moose. I got that for Justin at a thrift store. It is a $90 stuffed animal, and I paid $25 for it. From the ceiling, breathe in, so don't get a gangster, then all the others do. Ooh, I love that, because we're on episode 21, and it's 21+Cuntent, so it's like 21. And you guys, thank you for joining me for Kottontale's Corner this morning. We have 5 series here in Klub Kottontale, everyone. This is one of our chillax series. We do have another chillax series that is called Snapchat Smoke Sesh. And I did think about doing a Snapchat Smoke Sesh. There was a couple reasons why I decided not to. One, when I use Snapchat Smoke Sesh, it does, like, I mean, I really don't need my moderators as much, and I've told them that, but I'm like, you can just use Messenger, because Messenger's on a different phone, because I have my mods that usually send me snaps and stuff like that, and I do have a few that actually have my phone number. But I told him, I was like, you can just send it via Messenger. I have Messenger on my other phone. But, I have reasons for needing my phone to be free today, and that's usually what determines Kottontale's Corner or Snapchat Smoke Sesh. It kind of is more based on, can I do a Snapchat Smoke Sesh? Although, there was some super sweet filters that I might have to check out later. Alright, my title and description is just the way I want it. So, obviously on the PlayStation 4, which is where I'm streaming right now via the Playroom, more than likely it's still going to keep the About Me section that I have on YouTube as my description. However, I did change my description to Ello Motherfuckers and welcome to Klub Kottontale. I stream live randomly. I'm just a random motherfucker. Welcome you guys. This is an adult channel meant for other like-minded individuals like myself. First and foremost, I do this for myself. Literally, YouTube is like a therapeutic method when, you know, I can't go to therapy every day. For one, who can fucking afford therapy every day? For two, even if I could afford it, there's no way I could get to all those appointments. So, I do have weekly therapy, though. Alright, let's save that. Which I do totally apologize. I guess the other day, I totally forgot to update Kottontale's Corner, which I gotta remember to put those in the folder right after the stream happens, because if I put it right in the folder as soon as the stream happens, I'll like mindfully remember, like, okay, this is where it's at. So you guys, you're visiting my channel YouTube on youtube.com, Amber Motherfucking Lewis, via whatever platform that you're currently using. I like to call this a meeting of Klub Kottontale, hence welcome to Klub Kottontale. So today for Klub Kottontale, we're meeting via Kottontale's Corner, episode 21, everyone. And this is an adult channel, so 21+ content. I smoke weed, I speak my mind, I cuss from time to time, so probably not the fucking channel for you if you're under the age of 21. Also, I'm 30, so of course I would prefer to have conversations with other adults. So it is superb Saturday, March 11th, 2017, you guys. Good motherfucking morning. And this is just going to be a morning stream. Right now it is 9:07 a.m., so it is morning. But good afternoon or good evening to all of the people around the world. Insert, bitch. Insertion complete. Thank you. It was successful. Insertions are important of turning any good hobby into a career. Is it true? What? So, welcome, David, to Klub Kottontale. He's like, please comment, Miss Lewis. For the record, David, this is your first time to my channel, and I have no idea who you are. For two, I have no idea what DashCon is. So, being that I don't even know what DashCon is, you're confusing me with someone else. He's like, is it true you stole money from people at DashCon? I'm just like, the fuck is DashCon? Let's look up to see if this is even a real thing, you guys. I have no idea what that is. So let's find out what the hell this is. Because I've heard of Comic-Con. I've heard of, you know, like... So it's held in Illinois, which I've never been to Illinois. And it's for Tumblr users, so I've never used Tumblr either. The social medias that I use, you guys, are YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, and then the PlayStation Network. Never used Twitter, never used Tumblr. So I'm gonna say no, because I have no idea. He's like, apologies, my mistake. Yeah, definitely your mistake, man. But welcome, either or. Good morning, good motherfucking morning. You guys, we're gonna be just chillaxing, token, chilling, working on some crafts. This stream will end sometime after 11 a.m. and then I'm going to switch over to our afternoon stream, which is going to be some gaming. So we're starting our day with our chillax series, well, one of them anyways, and then we're going to move into gaming. And then after gaming, I guess that will be determined later because honestly, like, I'm so hoping, depending on how my brain feels after working on the pixel, because for Minecraft yesterday we worked on the wedding pixel and we got some damn good progress on it. So today I wanted to attempt to, if we're probably not going to finish it, I'm going to say that tomorrow will probably be the day that we finish it. Oh damn it. That moment when I threw up a command and then his timer went off. Because that timer went off, he probably isn't going to throw up the command I just threw up, so... I gotta remember that those timers have... I gotta remember when they fucking go off, you guys. Because I do that, like, all the fucking time. I gotta throw up a command, and he throws up the exact same thing. So, he threw up my Mooiisstt command, which is a great disclaimer here for Klub Kottontale, letting everyone know this is a mature adult vulgar channel. We speak our minds, we talk about what we want to talk about. And I am 30 years old, so I really would prefer like-minded, mature individuals. Also, you guys, here in Washington State where I live, marijuana, which will be toped in my channel, this is a 420 friendly channel, marijuana is legal in two ways in my state. It's recreationally legal for anyone over the age of 21, and it is medically legal for anybody of any age if your doctor permits and prescribes it to you. So, I am myself a medical marijuana patient. Welcome to my channel. We're going to be working on our loom today at some point. We have a black yarn and a rainbow yarn that I am mixing together, you guys, to actually make a wicked black and rainbow hat for one of my best friends. She's also a huge supporter of my channel here on YouTube. And you guys, I still can't believe that here in 3 days, it will have been 8 months. Like, holy shit. Time fucking flies, you guys. Time fucking flies. Especially when you're having fun and you're being yourself and you're just living your life for you. You know what I mean? But if you want to find me on my social medias, I did throw that up. So far, we've had our Mooiisstt command, our Find Me command, our No Shame command, and then I just threw up my 420 command, which, if you don't know what marijuana is or you don't know what 420 is, probably not the channel for you. The number 420 is traditionally used among marijuana users, and that's why I use it for my command. That way people know I am going to be smoking marijuana. I put medicine break, hashtag green state, smoke break, medical marijuana, because I want you guys to understand that I use it as a medicine. If you want to know exactly how I use medical marijuana, feel free to watch a very lovely stream that became a posted video here in my channel, Snapchat Smoke Sesh episode number 6. It's entitled, I Am Human, Mental Health Awareness. So, and I did that so that I wouldn't have to constantly, like, I found that in the first, like, two months or so, I just was constantly having to remind people what my mental was, so it just seemed conducive to make a live stream just about it, you know what I mean? Oh, that water, yum. I'm a little disappointed. I'm going to have to get more orange juice and frozen fruit because I have I have enough fruit to make one more smoothie. Also, you guys, Baby Box is melting something profusely. Honestly, I did my naked calisthenics and I was hating life because every time I bent a certain way, it just was like, and that's exactly why during this week, I will only be doing naked calisthenics. I decided this last month when it happened. I do not share my physical activities with you guys when my fucking period happens. When my baby box is melting, I'll still do streams, but it's going to be Kottontale's Korner, Snapchat Smoke Sesh, Gaming with Ganja, and Quiet Gaming with Kottontale. Of course, I wake up and I stretch, like, I actually feel great, you know what I mean? Like, my stretch was really wonderful, and that's what kind of made me upset, you guys, because I was enjoying my stretch, and then I would move a certain way, and it was just bad. It was just bad. And it's only just begun. It's only just begun. Gotta love being a woman. Yay. Baby box meltings unite. Although it is kind of funny. Actually, no, it's ironic, really. I have a friend on the East Coast, and her period is now synced with mine. I have a hashtag money. Just so you know, your period's gonna start soon. Good morning to you, Auroris. Good morning to you, beautiful. It is a very good morning. It's a good motherfucking morning, Auroris. It is 9:15 a.m., everyone. So it is Saturday. Welcome to my channel. We are going to just chillax for a little bit here in the morning, wake and bake, chat with ourselves or anyone else. I had a really, really interesting dream the other day. So Justin Timberlake was in it. You like that, baby box? Well, that's what it is, Auroris. It's a little area inside your body that builds a baby. And during this time of the month, when no baby is built, it has to remove itself. So most people don't like me using words like period or vagina blood or, you know, all of the technical terms. So baby box is melting. I've been saying that for years now, actually, Auroris. But I'm finding, since obviously I'm a YouTuber now, you know, some of the things that I say are venturing off into the universe. And I'm just like, it's so awesome when I, you know, go into someone's channel or I comment and they're just like, Amber, hashtag Mooiisstt. I'm like, hell yeah. Because to be hashtag Mooiisstt is to be 100% yourself, regardless of what anyone else thinks of you. And I can tell you right now, it feels great when I go into someone else's channel when I do decide to. Very rarely. I actually popped into someone's live stream today, and that was just completely random by chance. It was actually like an hour ago. And really, this is why I watched it. Their voices. If you are from overseas, especially in Europe, I love your accents. So I would like, on a daily basis, I would say that when I do go into some live streamers, like I'm just listening for their voice. If there's no talking, I'm not going to watch it. And that's why it's important to me that, like, especially during my gaming, if I'm not going to be very talkative, I'll do a quiet gaming with Kottontale. If I know I'm going to be very chatty, I'll do a gaming with Ganja. And I do that because if I am watching it, I want to know, is this person going to talk to me, or is there going to be complete silence? You know what I mean? Because there's different types of people, and some people want to have complete silence. Some people want someone talking the whole time. You know, so many different people. But even a beautiful accent can't make me want to like a channel, because there's this person named DaFinch or some shit. She's a female streamer from Australia. I couldn't get into it. For one, I didn't like the games that she played. For two, I hate that she wears provocative outfits and then gets really uppity if you say anything provocative to her. Like, bitch, you're sitting in a chair wearing a mini skirt with a mirror sitting next to you so you can see your thighs. But you're going to say your channel's PG-13? Bitch, you know exactly what bastards are doing to your video. For fuck's sake, if dudes are fapping to me, you know they're fapping to your sexy ass. Right? Yes, their accents are so attractive. Aren't they, though? Oh, my God. I melt for an Australian accent, you guys. I'm just like, ugh. Like, let's pick up the puddle that is Amber. Aww. Auroras, did you get a chance to, well, you did. I think you did pop into Gaming with Ganja yesterday. Girl, I got some good work done on that pixel. Justin and I both have bodies. Like, I actually got his shirt done up to his collar with the bow tie. It looks fucking phenomenal. I'm actually quite excited to work on it today. Someone's sending me something, you guys. And I don't have a P.O. box yet, so it can't be for one of you guys. I think my P.O. box will be up and running once I get the first care packages out for our giveaway that we had on Super Bowl Sunday. And I have been keeping up, people updated, and I did let people know during the live stream of the giveaway that it could take up to like 3, maybe even 4 months, because I'm not made of money. You know what I mean? That's why I don't, if you don't have a P.O. box outside of the United States, I can't send you anything because it's just too damn expensive. You know what I mean? Maybe when my channel is over a year old and I'm bringing in more, money from my hobbies, I'll be able to do, more of everything. But thank you we have 2 winners. So thank you guys for those 2 winners from the giveaway for being patient. You know what I mean? I do really appreciate it. I have not forgotten about you guys. It's just, you have $6. It's like either you send out the gloves or if you have something in your house you have to do. You have to be responsible and take care of your own world first. It was really sweet. One of the winners said, they're like, girl, if it could take 2 years before it got to me, I'm just thankful for you doing it. And I'm like, dude, thank you so much. You know what I mean? Because they understand that, like, I'm not made of money. You know what I mean? And my channel is very new. A lot of people, to be honest, I don't think a lot of people even do giveaways before 1,000 because, there's just a lot of people. It's always it's hard to tell who's supporting you and who isn't. But that's why, like, my giveaways, you don't have to like, subscribe, or anything like that. Literally, to be part of my giveaways, you just have to be in the live stream that is the giveaway. Anyone can win. It doesn't matter who you are, how long you've been in the channel. As long as you're kind and respectful, you have a chance to win. That's how I plan on doing all of my giveaways. Yeah, it looks good so far. I'm excited to see how it's going to come out. Well, it's going to come out looking like the picture, you know what I mean? When it's done, Aurora, so it will look like this. Just like my giant picture of my face looks like my profile pic. This is what the pixel will look like when it's done. It's gonna be bomb. But I'm super excited too, Auroras. It's coming along. Fun fact, I actually started that pixel a month, 2 months ago. Probably about a month ago is when we started it. Because I wanted to give myself ample amount of time. But when you do large pixels like that, you guys, where you take a picture and you're putting it into like pixelstitch.net is the website I use. When you put an image into pixelstitch.net and it pixelates it for you, that shit is like some of the hardest shit you can ever do. You know what I mean? It's not just like looking up a 2D pixel on Google. You know what I mean? It is literally customized for the goddesses. So, but as long as you follow the pixel, basically, Auroras, it's all about picking colors, and once you just put those colors in the exact spot of what the pixel says, comes out looking beautiful. You know what I mean? Absolutely foolproof. I love when the camera catches beautiful moments like your pic. Yeah. I go two ways with that picture. It is a beautiful photo, and it's Justin and I's favorite picture. Like, we have that photo in color, black and white, and then we have black and white with the color touch. However, that picture was never supposed to happen because my photographer failed to listen to my instructions, because after I walked down the aisle and I disappeared around that building, I wanted to spend time with my husband alone for just a couple minutes. And I didn't get that. I did not get that. Instead, she followed us. I was having a panic attack. Literally, the way that picture came is because she snapped it when we weren't paying attention. I was just trying to be enthralled with my husband. She just kept saying, like, hold that, do this, and I wasn't even listening to her, Auroras, because I was pissed off as fuck that I paid $250 fucking dollars and the bitch couldn't even take fucking orders. She didn't get a picture of my family. She didn't get a picture of my father-in-law. She took pictures of things I didn't want pictures of. She, you know, if a photographer's job is to get that one photo that just makes you think about your wedding and get butterflies all over again, she succeeded. But she got that picture by not listening to me. So I have a lot of resentment when it comes to thinking about my pictures, to be completely fucking honest. They turned out beautiful, and I am extremely happy with most of them. Some of them, nope. There's things that I have to edit out of them. Like, I got married in a park, and I told her that because I'm getting married in a park, there's gonna be things that she's gonna need to edit out. Like dirtiness. There's literally stains on the wall that I couldn't get off and I couldn't cover. And I was like, can you edit this out? She didn't. So, I'm happy, but I'm more happy that my 1 year anniversary is coming up. I'm so fucking glad that I never have to get married ever fucking again. Getting married is so fucking stressful, and I did a surprise wedding, you guys. No one knew that I was getting married on that day. People were invited to an engagement party, and the people who knew it was an actual wedding was like a family. I'm glad I did it this way, because the people who came to my wedding, they all knew it was a wedding. The people who knew it was an engagement party, they showed up late like I knew they would. But that's why I did it that way. I didn't want to share my wedding with anybody. My husband-to-be wanted to. He wanted to invite everyone and their mama. I wanted to elope. I wanted to get married in my house, just him and I with our family members. You know what I mean? But, I mean, it turned out perfect. One thing that I am really glad, since I did compromise, I got married outside, and I'm really happy about that, because it was just so beautiful. From the pouring down rain, to the thunder and lightning, to the beautiful rainbow that happened when the sun came out. It was absolutely magical. but I would never do it again. Never, ever, ever again. Never again. Never, ever, ever again. Yeah, never again. Why? So I can listen to people complain that it's cold. I can listen to people complain about my silverware. Listen to people still be flabbergasted that I'm the one that proposed. I'm still getting I still get people to this date, and we've been together for 4 years. We've been engaged since 2014. Okay? So we've been together for a while now, and we've been married for a year, and people are still surprised that I proposed. Like, dude, you do realize that anyone can propose. It's just up to the other person to say yes or no. But yeah, that's one thing I plan on doing, is making a file folder with all of my wedding photos. That will be pretty exciting, to be honest. Because I want to do a live stream where I share the album and everything, so I can show you guys my whole entire wedding, my decorations and everything. Because I'm really proud of my decorations, because I'm the one that did it. Me and my husband got to the park super early. Like, we got married in the afternoon, and we got there in the morning to start decorating this park. Because I wasn't going to pay for a venue. Fuck that. Why am I going to spend, $1,000 for a venue that I'm still going to have to decorate myself? You know what I mean? Unless I want to pay even more money to have them decorate it. So, I'm proud to say that, I have a friend that got married at a beautiful venue. Beautiful venue. Their venue cost more than my whole entire wedding. And I'm pretty sure we still got exactly what we wanted. You know what I mean? We're both wives. We married one of our soulmates. You know what I mean? In a beautiful ceremony that we loved. I just literally spend a third of the amount of money that she spent. I actually have a friend that wants me to help plan her wedding. She's like, girl, I'm a penny pincher. She's like, your wedding was beautiful, and you did it all on a budget and by yourself. She's like, show me your ways. I'm like, girl, I got you. We'll make it look like you had a fucking $1,000 wedding and you didn't even spend that much. Shit. Why should you spend an arm and a leg for your lifetime of happiness? Wouldn't you rather have that money for your honeymoon or your life? You know what I mean? I am proud to say that I definitely spent more on my honeymoon than I did my wedding. You know what I mean? Shit, on our honeymoon, we spent some money frivolously. Because we're like, it's our honeymoon. We should just buy one item that we are splurging on. We bought $20 pair of underwear. I own a $20 pair of underwear. And they're not even that fucking fancy. They're just cotton panties with some sloss on it. Some purple cotton panties with sloss on it. And I got him some with bacon on it. $20 pair of boxers. But it's the experience, you know what I mean? It's that we got that on our honeymoon, you know what I mean? Shit. 3 days, you guys. 3 days, and I have been Mrs. Lewis for 1 year. It's exciting. A year ago today, my wedding was in 3 days. You know what I mean? That's exciting. And you guys, I threw up my smoke emojis. Sometimes when I don't feel like throwing up my 420 command, I'll just throw up my purple, green, blue, and pink hearts, which are my favorite colors, in the form of heart emojis for all of my little fluffy Kottontales. And then, of course, we have our bunny rabbit bitches, our Kottontales, blowing out the smoke, letting you know this is a 420 friendly channel, and I am going to toke. So, happy wake and make. Good motherfucking morning from me to you, you guys. Oh, I was meaning to ask you, Auroras. First hit of the day. Oh my God, Auroras. Girl. I'm gonna, oh wait, I'll share it to my Facebook. Girl, you think you love that picture? Check this out. My photographer wasn't even going to give me this photo at first because she thought it was blurry. I had my husband to be help me into my shoes, you guys. My wedding shoes. Because I showed up to I didn't want to get my shoes dirty before my ceremony. So I walked barefoot into the park, you know, all the way. And I had baby wipes. I cleaned my feet. And literally Justin helped me clean my feet, you guys, and put my shoes on. I have a picture, Auroras, of him helping me into my shoe. Best picture ever. And she wasn't even going to give it to me because she thought it was blurry. Luckily, I asked her about it. I was like, hey, by chance did you get a picture of Justin putting my shoes on? She goes, oh, I only got one image, but I don't really like it because it's slightly blurry. And I was taking pictures of your shoes when that was happening. And all I could keep thinking was, yeah, bitch, you were taking pictures of my shoes when I told you not to. I didn't want a picture of my shoes, okay? I did not want a picture of my fucking shoes. I'm wearing the shoes. Take a picture of the shoes on my fucking feet. The only picture I wanted of my shoes, I displayed and, like, set up in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, and those pictures I absolutely love, but honestly, the ones where she was using her wedding photography skills, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it, okay? And you guys, honestly, hire someone that's not your friend. I hired a friend, someone that I had known for many years. I knew her before when she was starting her college career to become a professional photographer. I did it that way because she even told me, she's like, you know, I always kind of wanted to use her because I loved what she did with her other clients, right? And I was excited. However, I feel like she slacked. You know what I mean? I actually ended up getting all of my photos because she messed up. Literally because she made a mistake. She gave me all of my wedding photos, which is cool. I got 181 photos when I was only supposed to get like 75. That is really cool. However, a lot of those photos I don't even really care to have. I'm happy that I have them because literally now it's my whole entire wedding captured. But I feel like if you hire someone that you don't know, because they're a stranger, they're going to do exactly what you want to do. And you're not going to feel guilty if you, like, I live in a recreational state, you guys. My photographer, mind you, she didn't ask Justin and I if we wanted to partake, and it was our wedding, and yes, we both smoked marijuana. She went and smoked a bowl with my mother during my wedding. Didn't invite me. You know what I mean? And I just basically was doing this, letting it roll off my shoulder, but I remember all of it, you know what I mean? And it's just like, that's the stuff that you have to prepare yourself for, because when you get married, everyone says, like, there's gonna be something that goes wrong, there's gonna be something that you don't like, you're just gonna have to let it roll off your back because you're gonna ruin your day if you think about it. And my day was beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, did it suck that people kept complaining about shit? Yeah, but people do that no matter what. You know what I mean? It was perfect for me, and that's all that matters. And it was perfect for Justin. Like, when we think back on the day, it's just a beautiful day. You know what I mean? But it is kind of shitty. Like, my mom and my father-in-law were my witnesses. And she got a picture of Justin and I signing our marriage license. She got, like, 3 pictures of my mother signing our marriage certificate as the witness. She didn't get one photo of my father-in-law, you guys. He was my other witness, and she didn't get a picture of him. We have one image of him, and now, you guys, when we talk to our father-in-law, he's actually really happy with it. He doesn't like being photographed, or having his picture taken, rather. So the universe does things in mysterious ways, and I definitely feel like the universe did this on purpose. She felt bad. And thank you again to you guys. Honestly, I recommend Jessie Brown Photography. You know what I mean? I feel like because she was my friend, you know, she just was a little bit more laxed, but she does such phenomenal work, you guys. Like, literally, even though there's a few things that I didn't like, I still recommend her because you see one of my pictures, all of the pictures are beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, when I've shown them to some people, they're like, what are you looking at that is wrong? And then I point it to them like, oh, well, I never would have noticed that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, yeah, that's good, but it's different when you're the person, like you're the bride. It's a little different. Gosh, it's still so awesome. Like, that's one thing is being a bride, you guys. Oh, that feeling is euphoric. So euphoric. And I hope that everyone gets to experience, you know, if you want to, because marriage is not for everyone. If you want to experience marriage, just know it's going to be, like, just as much work, if not as more, than your relationship. You know what I mean? Like, all relationships take work. But, man. But anyways, I was going to ask Auroras, because she and I actually both walked. Like, you know how you walk down the aisle, and usually they have the you know, but I would say probably over the last, like, 20 years, a lot of people choose different music instead of the traditional wedding march. And I, you know, I chose a song that was very, very close to Justin and I. I walked down the aisle to John Legend's All of Me, and I used the whole entire song. My wedding was maybe 15 minutes max, and like 5-6 minutes was a song. I was wondering if Auroras only used part of the song or if she used the whole thing. Because I used the whole thing, but traditionally, when the bride's walking down the aisle, they just play like a minute or less clip of the song. So I was wondering if she had a clip or if she played the actual whole song. Because I played the whole thing. I even sang to Justin, you guys. I sang part of the song to him. That was one thing our reverend, after their ceremony, she was like, that was so beautiful when you were singing to him. She's like, this was such a wonderful ceremony for me to do. Very, very different and non-traditional, but very you guys. And it just made me feel good because it was. Our wedding was to the T, Amber and Justin. There was no definitive theme or anything like that. It literally, the theme was Amber and Justin. Our colors were our favorite colors. You know, we had a sign, which on my actual anniversary, you guys, I'm hoping Justin will do a stream with me where I want to show you different things, like the box I used to propose to him, the pictures and stuff that we had around our wedding. For example, we had 2 little chalkboards that said, it was too dangerous to go alone. Now they can live long and prosper. And that first homage is definitely a Link or Zelda quote for my husband, and then the second portion is a Star Trek quote, and that is for me, you guys. Like our guest book, we didn't have a guest book where you signed your name. You didn't sign your name on anything, actually. Our guest book was a picture frame, and it was a hollowed out picture frame that I'm hoping to, on our 1-year anniversary, actually put that together. I think it would be lovely. And this picture frame had stars, and there was a little sign next to it that said, the future is today, and it had March 14th, 2018, but 2018 was crossed out, and I put a 2016, and it said, the future is today, and it says, grab a heart and put it in the frame, showing love and that you came. And that was our guest book. So our guest book has the Lewises established March 14th, 2016. And then it has Mr. and Mrs. on it. And then around that is all these little stars from people who individually grabbed them and put them in the frame. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And it was crazy. A few people were like, are we supposed to write on these? And Justin, he's like, I don't know. He's like, let's ask the bride. And they came to me, they're like, are we supposed to write on these? I'm like, no, don't write on those. I'm like, we have advice stars. We had little stars that you could write on and give advice to us, which we plan on reading those for our 1-year anniversary. We haven't read any of the advice stars that we received on our wedding day. Part of that is because the life just kept going. Another part of that is that the first year is so just chaotic that I feel like we may not have even listened to the advice then. I feel like we'll listen to it more now. I remember we read Run, that one was like, be kind to each other, and it was definitely in a kid's handwriting, which was so adorable. But so you guys, welcome to my channel. We'll just enjoying a good motherfucking morning from me to you. This is Superb Saturday. It is March 11th, you guys. Also, tomorrow is daylight savings, so be sure to set your clocks ahead, spring forward. When you go to bed tonight, it is recommended that your cell phone's going to automatically change at some point, but if you have clocks around your house, be sure to set them spring forward an hour. But Tuesday is my anniversary. I'm so excited. March 14th is not only my 4-year anniversary, but it's 1 year married. I'm so excited. I'm hoping that, we're able to actually do something, because, being when you're an adult, it's like there's just not a lot of time in the day to do everything that you want to do sometimes. Insertion is needed, bitch. Insert successful. Thank you for inserting. And you guys, thank you for tuning into Kottontale's Corner. This is one of 5 series here via my channel on YouTube.com, Amber Motherfucking Lewis. Klub Kottontale meets via the YouTube channel damn near every day. Sometimes we only have 1 meeting, sometimes we have several. Today we will have several. We'll at least have 2. We're starting with Kottontale's Corner, episode 21, everyone. Superb Saturday. Good motherfucking morning. And it's not even 10 a.m. So whereas it's probably good motherfucking afternoon or even good motherfucking evening for you guys, for me, it is 9:43 a.m. So today we're going to be finishing, or working on rather, I wouldn't say finish. I definitely wouldn't say finish. But we are going to be working on our wedding pixel, which we did work on yesterday. Oh, hey, Abel. Welcome back to Klub Kottontale. And for this stream, this is just a chillax stream. For the most part, it's just a lot of talking, smoking, and chilling. But I do plan on working on my loom a little bit today. I'm super excited because this is an item for Dragon Lover, you guys, and it's turning out so lovely. I've shown it closer up in my other streams, but it's black and rainbow. I am taking these 2 colors together and looming them. You can see 2 strings meeting up, and then it's making the one, because I'm putting them together to do the oscillation, to give the hat just like a really awesome black and rainbow feel. Like, oh, it's gonna be so fucking cool. So we will work on that. Also, we do have 2 co-hosts today. We always have Blue Bear, but we definitely have to have Hugu, so close to the wedding. That hat, you guys, I've talked about it a few times. That hat was customized just for my wedding. Justin and I's wedding, our colors were purples, emerald green, and ruby red. So the hat is ruby red, and it has purple and an emerald colored star on it. It also has the Ace of Hearts, which definitely is an homage to myself, because my name is Amber, and then it's got the heart. Shine like rainbows. And sometimes when my Nightbot hasn't thrown a command up in a while, I'll just throw one up. So I went ahead and threw up one of our disclaimers, our cunt command. You guys, this is an adult channel, 21+ content. I am 30 years old. I cuss. I smoke marijuana. And it's legal for me. In Washington State, marijuana is both recreationally legal and medically legal. Periodically, I will toke on my bowl. But I am 30 years old, you guys. I don't want to have conversation with people under a certain age, you know what I mean? So instead of saying, 25 to 35, I just put 21+ content. And yeah, sometimes the content out my mouth can be vulgar. You know what I mean? I speak my mind. If I have something to say, I'm gonna say it. And you guys, remember, this is youtube.com, not YouPorn. If you want a big bitch to take their clothes off for you, feel free to find that shit on the internet. Not gonna happen here. People think that this is for you. No, bitch. No, this is for me. I wear my ears and my outfit for myself. If you guys think it's for you, go ahead and be self-absorbed, but nope. Everything about my channel is just about me. Do I appreciate people that come and have a conversation with me and understand that, you know, I am a physically and mentally challenged woman, and I'm gonna say and do whatever the fuck I want, and sure, I love making friends, but it is not why I'm here. Also, you guys, to the slag who said to me, she just ranted. It was a big old rant, and she was saying how, like, you need to respect your viewers. I'm like, bitch, do you really think people would subscribe to my channel? Like, I wish I would have said all this stuff, but I actually was I'm mature when I respond to people and things like that. But I just wanted to be like, bitch, like, I'm pretty sure that those people who have subscribed to my channel, they did it because they wanted to do it. So they know I appreciate my viewers. And then to sit there and say that what was she saying? Like, something like, I'm not gonna get a sponsorship for subs. And I'm just like, does this bitch really think that I am doing this for subscribers? Yo, if you're one of my VIPs, I appreciate the fuck out of you. But my VIPs know that I'm not here for that. Like, and just because, and this is what I literally said to her. I was like, you're not the first cunt to give me your 2 cents, and you're not gonna be the last. I've been doing this for 8 months. You know what I mean? Everything that people have said to me, it's stuff I've heard before. But it was just funny to me that she really seemed to think that for some reason I'm going to stop making money because of one person's opinion. Or that I want to have sponsored subscribers. You guys, I will never have anything like that. There will never be a donate button. There will never be anything like that. Ever. Because that's not why I do this. I do this for myself. This is a lovely medicine Sunday. And the cherry on top is meeting friendly, awesome, respectful people and making hobby money. Dude, don't you think that's the goal of a lot of people in this world? To find a career that they enjoy? And if you can turn one of your hobbies into a career, isn't that like the ultimate? So I basically chopped that up to jealousy. You know, they're sad because I didn't listen to them, but they didn't want to take the time to listen to me. You know what I mean? And it's my channel. I don't have to take the time to listen to anybody, you guys, because it's my channel. If I go into someone else's channel, I'm going to take the time to listen to them because it's their channel. And vice versa. So you guys, we have my smoke emojis along with a bunch of disclaimers, like that one's on a timer. He just throws it up every so often. But this is a 420 friendly channel. I am 30 years old and I live in the state of Washington, in the beautiful western hemisphere of this planet that we live on. It is not even 10 a.m. and it is a superb Saturday. It is going to be a great day, motherfuckers. Good motherfucking morning from Kottontale to all of my little fluffy Kottontales. Welcome to this meeting. We're going to have at least 2 meetings of Klub Kottontale today via my channel on youtube.com, Amber motherfucking Mooiisstt, spelled the way you see it right there. And our next meeting is going to be most likely a gaming with Ganja, but it might be a quiet gaming with Kottontale. I'll just have to kind of see how chatty I feel in the afternoon. Dinner's ready. Hi, Jerry. Hi. Are you trying to play with Mama's yarn again? He's like, nope. Yeah, a little handsome. And you guys, it's Saturday, and honestly, my husband, he's sleeping. He has to leave here about, I think, 11:30, and he won't be home until, like, probably 9:30, 10 o'clock tonight. And that's honestly, that's when I'm probably going to do my gaming one, is while he's gone for the day. This is just a good motherfucking morning stream. You know, it's Superb Saturday, March 11th, you guys. Super excited because my anniversary is coming up very soon, 3 days away. And that's why we will be working on the wedding pixel in Minecraft today. However, I want to play Grand Theft Auto, to be completely honest, you guys. So, I don't know when. It really depends on how much Minecraft work we get done. But how are you motherfuckers doing this morning? If you're new to the channel, Klub Kottontale meets for meetings daily, randomly, you guys. Because I suffer from physical and mental disorders, I definitely have to do things according to my body. That's why I don't work what society would deem as a normal job. I have hobbies that I'm very much turning into a career, and you know, a huge part is to my VIP. So thank you to everyone that supports my channel, Amber motherfucking Lewis, and takes the time to understand who I am. You know, maybe you've watched Snapchat Smoke Sesh episode 6. Maybe you just give kind heart emojis like Abel, or maybe you have a constant conversation with me like Dragon Lover, or maybe you pop in every so often like Auroras does and have a conversation with us. You know, however it is that you support me, thank you. Because I do this for myself, for my mental health, for my physical health, for my better well-being. Because that's one thing is, people have always asked me, like, oh, Amber, do you have resolutions? I'm like, well, I've had the same resolution probably since I was 21, and that's just to live a healthy and good life. You know what I mean? Be kind to myself and everyone else. And it's definitely more difficult for people that suffer from physical or mental disorders, but it's not unattainable. You know what I mean? Everyone can have a great quality of life. It just, a lot of it is determined on what you want to do for yourself. You know what I mean? And that's just it, is people want people to do things for them. They don't want to do things for themselves. For me, I do everything for myself. I feel like I'm the kind of person, if I can't do it, I don't want someone else to do it for me. You know what I mean? I'm that way in video games. So like if I end up having someone else do something in a video game for me, it's because I've tried again, and it's giving me more of a panic attack and hurting me more than it is helping me. Because that's just it, is like, for me, you guys, YouTube and everything that it comes with it, it's challenging my brain to do something that it wouldn't normally do. And especially when you suffer from, you know, the stuff I've discussed in Snapchat Smoke Sesh episode 6, or even just the physical. You know, I have to sit and do things a certain way for my leg. Oh, what up, Millsy? Good afternoon to you, but it's actually good motherfucking morning for me. It is only 9:54 a.m., but good afternoon to you, Millsy. But seriously, you guys, like, having a bad left leg, you have to do everything. Like, people always go, oh, like, people love to come in, oh, did you do your calisthenics today? Did you do a workout? I'm like, dude, I say it over and over again. I wake up and stretch. The moment that I get out of bed, I stretch. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be crippled, you guys. I'm already fucking disabled. I don't want to be completely handicapped, okay? Like, I know what it feels like to have a portion of your body completely give up on you, and you need to be helped because you can't. Like, I have fallen, like, my left leg just completely gave out on me, and that's why I am very avidly share my health with people now, because, you know, when I was 21 and people didn't really know about my mental, and they barely knew about my physical because I was such an active, strong person that they would just forget that I had a bad left leg. So when all of a sudden I would just collapse, you know what I mean? And I would be trying to get up by myself, and they're like, well, why don't you just use your left leg? I'm like, I can't, you guys. I've told you that I have a bad left leg. Like, oh, you're so fucking strong. We always forget. Or like, every single time I would wear a bathing suit, you guys, and my friends, I would just feel a light touch to my left hip, and I'd be like, oh, and they'd be like, what is this? When did this happen? And I'm like, I've had that since I was like 2. I've had many body casts. And they're like, what? And then they're like, oh yeah, I remember you saying that. But it's literally, they always forget because I'm flexible, you know, I like to stay active, and usually people that are like me don't do those things, you know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people become more handicapped than they need to be because they're not doing what they need to. You know what I mean? If stretching every single day keeps me out of a wheelchair, fuck yes. You know what I mean? But yeah, and then, like, the other day, Justin was looking at my knee, and I know he was looking at my scars on my knee because I have 5 scars on my left knee. 2 are from the body cast that I had when I was younger because they had to put, you can actually kind of see one right there. They had to put a needle through my knee in order to, you know, make sure it would bend when I got older. And then I have one here, here, and here. 3 of them right there that are from a meniscus surgery. And he's always just like, man, you're such a badass. I'm like, whatever. I'm like, you're a badass for, you know, getting with me and marrying me, you know. It's not for the faint-hearted to be with someone that has physical or mental disorders, let alone someone with both. You know what I mean? So... And you guys, good motherfucking morning. It's not even 10 a.m. here in a beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest. It is a beautiful morning. I imagine we're probably going to get sun like we did yesterday. Oh, this is going to be so fucking awesome. So this is our first Klub Kottontale meeting for today. We are going to have at least 2 because gaming with Ganja or quiet gaming with Kottontale will happen, so then we can work on the wedding pixel. My wedding anniversary is in 3 days, you guys. Been married for 1 year come March 14th. It also is my 4-year anniversary of being together. March 14th, 2013, Justin and I became boyfriend and girlfriend. And I'm super excited. I've actually never... celebrated a 4-year anniversary with anyone other than like a best friend or an animal or things like that, so. Welcome back, The Life of Floyd. It's funny because every time you come in here, you're always a different person. But yet you're going to sit there and talk about me and my state of mind or life. So, just so you know, this is my channel, you guys, and I don't give a fuck what you have to say in my channel. But if you can't be respectful to yourself or other people, then why are you viewing? No one invited you. No one gave you like a special invitation to this Klub Kottontale meeting. You came in on your own fucking accord. So, choices. And you guys, welcome to Klub Kottontale. It meets every single motherfucking day via the channel Amber Motherfucking Lewis on YouTube.com. I have been doing this for 8 months come the 14th of this month. I'm so excited for 8-month stream anniversary, you guys. The last 8 months have been so phenomenal. Like, I have a great life. I've had a great life for a long fucking time. You know what I mean? I'm 30 years old. All 30-year-olds have seen some shit, but I have definitely seen some shit. And people know a little bit about it if they've been, you know, been in the channel the last 8 months. You know, or maybe they don't know because they've only been here a week, like the person that's currently talking. But, you guys, I love being a YouTuber. If you're new to my channel, I simply do this because it helps my state of mind. I use YouTube.com as a way to help, you know, physical disorders as well as mental disorders especially. And you can watch Snapchat Smoke Sesh episode number 6 if you would like to know more about that. And it is how I use medical marijuana because not everyone qualifies for medical marijuana. You have to be prescribed by your physical doctor. Your mental doctor don't even have anything to do with you getting medical marijuana. So, but here in Washington, you guys, even if I didn't need any kind of medicine, you know, I'm really thankful that I can replace pharmaceutical pills with a green medicine that makes me feel so great, you know what I mean? And I only need to do it every so often because mindfulness, you know, all the things that I use in my life and have for the last 30 years has made for a wonderful wonderful life. And that's just it, is life is always going to have shit, but the ability to see the rainbows through the shit, now that is the true key to happiness. You know what I mean? Loving yourself, and when you love yourself, the opinions of others are just like assholes, and shit comes out of them, and you can choose to look at the shit, or you can see past it. So, how you doing? And if you guys are new to the channel is Amber Motherfucking Lewis on YouTube.com. Amber Motherfucking Lewis, spelled the way that you're going to see it go with my smoke emojis, everyone. Purple, green, blue, and pink hearts. All for my Lil Fluffi Kottontales. And then Amber Motherfucking Lewis. Boom. That is me. Klub Kottontale meets damn near every day via my channel on YouTube. Have for the last 8 months, and will continue until either YouTube dies or I die. And just so you guys know, I only respond to things that need to be responded to. So feel free to be 100% yourself. That is literally the epitome of being #Mooiisstt. Be 100% yourself regardless of what anyone else thinks of you. But you should be kind and respectful in other people's channels. Like, why come to someone's channel just to be an asshole? Like, no one cares if you're here, by the way. And since you clearly are obsessed, here, goodbye. So, you can be obsessed, but you're going to have to do it some other way, I guess. And you guys, seriously, like, be kind and respectful to yourself and other people. That is the key to happiness. The opinions of others, they don't affect me. Like, they haven't in my real world, and that's why I'm able to be a YouTuber, you know what I mean? If that shit affected me, there's no way I could do this shit, especially not for 8 months. But I can tell you right now, I've been called a traitor since, like, the 2nd week of streaming. So all the things that people say now, it's not new. You know what I mean? There is 80 dolls in real life, in the real world. IRL, in real life. 80s dolls exist everywhere because people love to troll other people. They have since the dawn of man. You know what I mean? People just seem to think that it only exists because the internet exists, and that right there is ignorance. You know what I mean? That's being small-minded. The sooner that you realize that 80s dolls are everywhere, and that their opinion is just like an asshole and shit comes out of it, you know what I mean? And the opinion of yourself is all that matters. What do you think of yourself? If you love yourself, if you like yourself, if you enjoy the person that you are, it really does not fucking matter what other people are gonna say or do. You know what I mean? So, welcome to Klub Kottontale via the channel on YouTube.com, Amber Motherfucking Lewis. This is a 420 friendly channel, and this is just a good motherfucking morning stream, you guys. Kottontale's Korner, one of 2 chillax streams. We have Snapchat Smoke Sesh and Kottontale's Korner. And we also are going to have either Quiet Gaming with Kottontale, most likely Gaming with Ganja, because I'm feeling a bit chatty today. But my anniversary's in 3 days, you guys. In 3 days, I will have been Mrs. Lewis for 1 year, and I will have been with Justin for 4 years, you guys. I am so excited. It's really not that hard to respect yourself and others, but apparently it is for some people, right? Speaking of which, Mooiisstt, I had asked earlier, but I don't know if you had heard me. Did you use all of the song from John Legend, or did you only use a piece of it? Because I actually used the whole entire song. My wedding ceremony was actually only like 15 minutes, maybe, and majority of it was like that song. And then like a little bit was like our vows and what the officiant said. But I wanted to ask how much of the All of Me song played, because most of the time I find that when people get married, there's someone else controlling the music, and they always cut the song off. So I wanted to ask how much you were able to get into your song, if not the whole thing. That's always the best, when you play the whole song. But yeah, no, it's actually really easy to respect yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you wake up, you drink some water, you stretch, you use the restroom, you know? You decide, do you want to wear something? You know what I mean? And, like, I am loving this outfit. This is my nightgown. And instead of having too much cleavage, I decide to put a cute little lacy thing. But I'm just wearing my nightgown with my black robe. I'm super comfy. Yes! I'm so glad that you used the whole song. I know you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, for example, one of my friends, she had the 1,000 Years, and they only played like the first 30 seconds. It didn't even get into the chorus. It's like, come on. Like, you can't even get into the emotional part of the song, and that's the whole reason you choose it. So I'm so glad that you used the whole song too. Oh, man. What song did you guys choose to walk to, like, after you're pronounced husband and wife? Was it silent? You just have people cheer? Or did you play a song? Because I played a song. I played the chorus of Brian McKnight's Back at One. Ooh, it's so perfect. One, you're like a dream come true. I just love that. Right after I was pronounced Mr. and Mrs., Justin motherfucking Lewis, I wanted to hear, one, you're like a dream come true. 2, just wanna be with you. 3, it's plain to see that you and I were meant to be. And 4, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I'll start it back at 1. Perfect song to walk to as Mr. and Mrs. Lewis. You know what I mean? And I am Kottontale. But yes, a bunny rabbit has a cottontail. That is the name. But I spelled Kottontale. I have been spelling Kottontale that way since I was like knee-high to my mama's thigh. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Nightbot, for throwing up my Find Me command. That's always lovely. That's very, very lovely of you, Nightbot. I love you, Spot. And you guys, remember to be kind and respectful to yourself, because when you're kind and respectful to yourself, you're able to exude that on everyone else. I know, because I do it on a daily basis. And I tell you what, being yourself, because obviously most people aren't going to take the time to understand who you are, you're going to get a lot of people who don't understand. But being yourself 100% and being kind and respectful to yourself so you are able to be kind and respectful to other people, you make and meet some of the greatest people ever. You know what I mean? And they become your friends. You make the greatest friends and meet the greatest people by being yourself 100%. And, I say stay #Mooiisstt. Be 100% yourself, regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of you. That being said, respect rules, laws, and regulations. We have rules in here. You know what I mean? The main rule is just to be kind and respectful to yourself and everyone else. You know what I mean? It is not that difficult. A lot of people like to misconstrue what I say because of my physical and mental disorders. Also, I am a very eccentric human being. Even if I didn't suffer from mental disorders, I would still be this eccentric. Because your mental health does not determine what you like. You like what you like. You know what I mean? Just because I suffer from, say, post-traumatic stress disorder does not mean that if I didn't have that, I wouldn't like drawing, or I wouldn't like the Ravens, or I wouldn't like cottontails or bunny rabbits. You know what I mean? If I didn't have anxiety, doesn't mean that all of a sudden I would stop liking stuffed animals, or, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna love Batman and Flippin' the Bird and Hello Kitty and Purple and Green and Stars and, Sailor Moon and Pokemon and fucking everything on the sand. Kitty cats, Disney things, Star Trek. Ah, I love Star Trek so much. Like, The Simpsons. Like, I'm not gonna stop liking things just because, a part of my brain is different. It's really ignorant that a lot of people seem to think that you can't be who you are if you are a certain way. Like, I have short hair and I speak my mind. I must be a feminist. I must be a lesbian. You know what I mean? I have a deep voice, so I must be the butch in a relationship. I like stuffed animals, so I must be childish. I do YouTube, so I must be lazy and not have a job. You know what I mean? All these things are the opinions of other people, and none of them are true. Because I know who I am, and I know that I'm 30 years old and I've worked for many years. I also know that I was born with physical and mental disorders that make my life just a little bit more interesting than everyone else's. You know, and other people may suffer from things too. It's just everyone is different. You know, like my husband, he doesn't suffer from anything, you know? And he even says, he's like, I suffer from being lazy. That's about it. You know what I mean? He's like, he's really proud of the human being that I am, and so is like my mother and all her friends. Like every person who knows who I am and knows what I'm doing with my channel, they're just like, holy shit, like how do you do it? You know what I mean? Like, how do you get the strength to put yourself out there? And I go, well, it's more, I'm doing it for myself. I don't even really consider it putting myself out there. You know what I mean? I consider it to be live. So, and I've always wanted to do YouTube. You know, I've told the story quite a few times, but I've always wanted to have an OPB channel, which is Oregon Public Broadcasting. I grew up in Oregon, you know, Portland, Oregon, and the surrounding areas. And I always wanted to have, like, Kottontale's Korner or Amber's Crafting with Kottontale. Like, I always knew that I was gonna have to share another portion of me, you know what I mean, in those, like, crafting channels. And I remember sitting in, you know, the 4th and 5th grade and, like, chatting with my stuffed animals and pretending like the wall was a television screen or a camera, and I'm, you know, showing people how to do something, you know? And I do plan on doing posted DIY videos, you know what I mean? Like, I plan on doing a DIY where we actually loom something together. This is because I'm just chilling here in Kottontale's Corner, one of our chillax series. I'm just chilling, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm not telling you what it is. I also plan on doing I have a folder, this pink folder right here. That's my YouTube folder, and I've had it for a few years now. Originally, it says Missy on it because I was going to use my middle name with Kottontale, Missy Kottontale Lewis. Originally, that's what I was going to make my YouTube channel name, but I just like using my real name with motherfucking in the middle. I'm literally Amber M. Lewis, so why not Amber motherfucking Lewis, right? Plus, it kind of sets off the mood of my channel, you know what I mean? I'm a vulgar human being. I cuss like a sailor. Some days it's worse, some days it's less, you know, and I speak my mind. And it's 420 friendly, like it's an adult channel, you know what I mean? So that's why the name is Amber motherfucking Lewis. Like, if people come in like, why do you cuss? I'm like, why'd you come into a channel that says motherfucking in the title? You know what I mean? And it's good motherfucking morning. It's just now a 10:15 a.m. And you guys, if you want to have a conversation with me, you can use my name, which is Kottontale or Amber, and you would have to speak broken American English, or at least be able to type hello or something like that, H-E-L-L-O, like Jello but with an H. That moment when you think of Juan, which is like an H, and then it makes me think of hello, like if you, oh, mindfuck. Fun fact, I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten chicken since September, October of 2012. I am, as they call, a vegetarian. I do not eat the meat from animals. I do, however, eat cheese, and that is the only way I get even remotely cow's milk, because I don't drink cow's milk. I don't use it in my cereal. I don't cook with it. I use cashew milk for that. Oh, yeah. My baby love. Oh, how I love you. Honey, lovey? Yeah. Yeah. Are you getting up now, baby? Oh, well, I think she's still sleeping. But yeah, she probably needs to go tinkle. My baby love. Oh, how I need you. Hi, Jerry Berry. You guys, I'm going to show you, because we now have a few good oscillations on this. So what I'm looming right now is an item for Dragon Lover. And this isn't a surprise with, oh, fuck me sideways. We need to work on this. I planned on doing that. So after I show you this oscillation, I need blue. Hold that, motherfucker. We need to do this. Like, watch that shit, bro. Insertion is needed. You are all welcome to enjoy the insertion. It is successful. Thank you for joining this Klub Kottontale meeting via the channel on youtube.com, Amber motherfucking Lewis. Today's Klub Kottontale meeting for the morning time is Kottontale's Corner episode 21, everyone. We have our bunny rabbit bitches blowing out the smoke, letting you know it is a 420 friendly channel, and we do toke hearts to you, Abel. Thank you for always being here, my little fluffy Kottontale. It is a 21+ content channel because I cuss, I speak my mind, I'm random, I speak my mind. Marijuana is involved, which in Washington State you have to be 21 and up to buy it recreationally, plus I'm 30. Of course I want to have a conversation with other mature, like-minded individuals, preferably adults, but as long as you're mature, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean? Superb Saturday. How you doing? Good motherfucking morning from Washington State to around the world. It is currently 10:18. 10:18 a.m. So good motherfucking morning or afternoon, good evening. Because you know there's some people that it's already nighttime for those motherfuckers. This world is so just big. I wouldn't even say huge because the Milky Way is huge and the universe is massive. You know what I mean? But welcome one and all. I hope you're having a superb Saturday. If you're not, I can have it all for me. I will have all of the good feelings for me. My baby love. Oh, how I need you. And I do have my oil pen, so you guys, Jaded Rose, we may smoke green buds out of her, ground up in our little grinder. But every so often I will hit my oil pen. This has the baked cookies in it at the moment. Oh, how I need you. Oh, Abel, thank you. He's like, I like the way you sing, girl. Well, thank you, Abel. I like how respectful you are in the channel. You guys, I don't give a fuck what people do in their own time. All I care about is how you treat me in my channel. And people like Abel and Auroras and Dragon Lover, Jessica, Brittany Huber, Mercenary, Blazing Fireman, and BC Silverstone, so many others. Velma, you know, Lunette Rose, the list goes on of people who come in and are kind, respectful, because they're kind and respectful to themselves, so of course they're able to do it to me. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what people do in the real world. You know what I mean? All I care is how people treat me. Isn't that what you should be caring about, is how someone treats you individually when you have an interaction with people? Because whereas I do this for myself to help my own physical and mental disorders, which... that's why I do a live stream. Like, you help your social anxiety. Because, of course, you're going to meet people every so often that have a conversation with you. So every time that happens, it helps me. But when you meet people that understand, like, you're going to do it for yourself, you might say and do things that just are a little bit odd. But if you're always respectful and awesome, you can have, like, great conversations. It makes life so fucking worth living. You know what I mean? Just be yourself. 100%, you guys. Regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of you. Hashtag Mooiisstt, you know? Literally, instead of saying, stay 100% yourself regardless, you know, blah, 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 I just say, stay hashtag Mooiisstt, hashtag no shame. I have before. He's like, can you sing Raining Men? I have before. Oh, shit. Now you just made me think of a movie called Magic Mike. Oh, my God. There's a scene where they come out with fucking umbrellas and, like, trench coats, and it's just, like, right when it hits the, it's raining men, hallelujah, and it just fucking, like, they rip open their trench coats, and it's just like, oh! Okay, it is only 10:21. It is too early to be hitting them decibels. Okay. You guys, I was so against those movies. I was like, I don't like strippers, male strippers especially. Like, well, no, I like strippers. I just don't like the dudes that like to take their fucking into my face. Like, it just makes me want to fucking whack it out. You know what I mean? Just like, get that shit out of my face. But women, let me tell you what. The first time I ever, so you guys, I have younger brothers, right? I have a brother that's 1.5 years younger than me and a brother that's 6 years younger than me. I wanted to be able to take them to their first strip club experience. You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm not going to like chill and watch the strippers with you, but I want to go, you know, maybe give you guys some dollar bills and then go off and enjoy my own time while they enjoy some time with them. I never got that chance, you know what I mean? My brother Nathan, he enjoyed, like, he was always kind of like, he was like, I don't know. I'm like, but dude, like, you literally turned 21 1.5 years after me. I'm like, they just kept thinking, like, I would want to sit there and watch the strippers with them, and I think they also were really misconstruing that, like, eventually you see titties, but it's not like it always starts that way, especially depending on what strip club you go to. You know what I mean? The first strip club I went to was called Klub 205 off of the 205 strip in, I think it's like in Portland. Portland's pretty fucking huge. I'm pretty sure it's in Portland. But it's around Mall 205. Bomb, okay? All the stories about being a female in a strip club are fucking true, you guys. I just sat back with my fucking beer. Like, they have the front area, and then they have, like, I think they call it racks. Like, they have the front rack where it's, like, around the pole area, and then they have, like, the back area. And I just sat there with my beer, you know, watching the ladies do their thing, which, you guys, seriously, I know that those shoes are made to do that weird kuntunk thing, but it freaks me out. Like, I'm like, their shoe's gonna break. But it's to get the person's attention, which it does it. You hear a loud clap and you see thighs shaking like this, of course you're gonna look. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. But the first time I went to a strip club was with my husband. And he was my were we boyfriend and girlfriend or fiancés, baby? Were we still boyfriend and girlfriend?
Good. A lot of people are complaining that the new update for PS4 affected with the Wi-Fi inside of it.
Boom. See, baby, I knew you would find something like that.
If you hook it up wired, you know, use a wire straight to the modem, it's fine.
Mine's been doing okay. I mean, well, no. Mine's been having some issues, but it's also closer to the,
Dude, mine's having the biggest issues in the world.
Yeah, and it's because it's, we'll put it in a different position, hun.
Position my ass, they need to stop that update bullshit.
Give it 2 weeks. You even told me that all updates with the PlayStation Network takes about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Well, get over it, honey. Just think about this. In 2 weeks, your PlayStation 4 will be back to normal and you'll be in your new job. I realize this, but can you please answer the question, baby? Were we boyfriend and girlfriend or were we fiancés at that time?
When what?
Fuck. What was I talking about? Yes. I think we were still boyfriend and girlfriend when we went to the strip club. But we went a second time, and I'm pretty sure we were fiancés at that time when we went with Corey. No, we were still boyfriend and... Ooh, we never went when we were fiancés. Well, we should definitely go as husband and wife. Ooh, maybe for our anniversary? That's perfect. We can visit my mermy and then the cabaret too. Amber's gonna see some bitches in 3 days for her anniversary. Amber's gonna see some bitches twerking on a pole. I wonder if they're gonna have the snaggletooth bitch. She was so fucking hot. Like, she has teeth like mine. Oh man, except it's just one. You know what I mean? I have two, she has just one. Oh, she will, she could climb that pole in like And it was a big-ass pole. Would you say that's at least a 20-foot pole that they have there? It's huge. And she fucking climbed that shit in like 30 seconds and then did like an acrobatic shit all the way down. Dude, and she's like 5'4", I want to say. So, oh man, it was like a flying miniature human. It was amazing. Seriously though. Although, that was an interesting experience. So you guys, when I was at the Cabaret 2, not only... That was my second... I've only been to 2 strip clubs. My second experience in a strip club, I had a stripper ask me, thank you, my husband thinks the same thing, Hydro. But you guys, I'm wearing this because, one, Kottontale's Korner, I like to wear my bunny rabbit ears. I'm always Kottontale whether or not I'm wearing my bunny ears or not. And then I'm just wearing my nightgown with my robe, and instead of, like, I've done it before where my boobs are just, but instead of having that, I put on my little lacy thing, but this is, I have to put it on for myself, you know what I mean? But I always appreciate any compliments. But seriously, guys, like, okay, so... It wasn't enough that, like, she was goddamn ridiculously awesome, but I went to go use the restroom, right? And obviously they're female strippers, they're using the same bathroom as me because I'm a woman, which I've heard that the strip club bathrooms are gross. I'm just thinking that the men bathrooms are gross because the women's is immaculate and badass. But, and you guys, this is definitely a vulgar content at times. So she literally, when I got out of the bathroom, I like went to Justin. I was flabbergasted. I'm like, honey, that stripper that I like. He's like, yeah, the one with the glasses. I'm like, yeah. She just had me check her vagina for toilet paper. I'm like, I just got a full frontal shot, like, of her fucking everything. And he's like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, like, I was like, you know how sometimes toilet paper gets caught up in the clit, and it can be uncomfortable. She had me check for her, and I'm like, best strip club ever! Well, and that's the strip club I'm going to on fucking Tuesday. My first time I ever went to a strip club was on a Tuesday, you guys! And our first time as husband and wife, oh, he's gonna be on a Tuesday! It's going down on a Tuesday. You guys, I'm so excited for my anniversary. 4 years together, 1 year married. Oh, man. I love you, honey. And shit. Like, I'm the type of person, I only need $20 to have a good time in a strip club. I don't need no more than that, you know what I mean?
Andrew needs 70.
Jesus Christ. If I was to spend $70 in a strip club, I better have been there for like 8 hours. Oh. Oh, ew! So what you're saying is more like you spent $100 that evening. Okay. So you guys, before I do the next oscillation, I want to show you this awesome rainbow that's... Look at it, so pretty! Ah, it's so fucking pretty, you guys, with the black and the rainbow. Oh my gosh. And I'm making a hat for Dragon Lover, and it's gonna look so cool. The mixture, because I'm doing 2 strings together, an individual rainbow one and an individual black one, and it's gonna come together. It's turning out so lovely, you guys. This is the first, also, I'm using my gamer chair today. Speaking of gamer, I need to plug this bad boy in. Hey, Hydro. Aw, thank you, Abel. Thank you. Abel says, congratulations on your relationship. Thank you. Soon you guys will see the white chocolate mousse. And you guys, traditionally, he's actually blonde, but recently he had me dye his hair black, and it looks so good. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Baby girl, hold on. He's got to get dressed. He can't just go outside in his skivvies. Yeah, he can. Oh, shit. That moment when she dropped the yarn on the ground. Okay, I think I'm going to bring this forward so then that's not going to happen again, because then I can put him right back here. There we go. Because I need to work on this. Especially because I know Dragon Lover will not be able to pop into this stream at all, you guys. So first things first. How are you guys doing this morning? Thank you to any and all opinions that might be on this morning's chillax stream. This is Kottontale's Corner, episode 21, everyone. And it's good motherfucking morning. It is 10:30. This stream will go for about an hour longer, and then I'm actually going to switch to gaming with Gonja. Oh, there you guys briefly saw the moose. The moose. Moose. Okay. You make me. And most of Nightbot's commands, like that one that had previously thrown up, those are on a timer. But every so often, I'll throw one up. Like the 421 is not on a timer. But I do try to... It's raining? Oh, still looks beautiful outside. Here in Washington, recreational marijuana and medical marijuana are both completely legal. So I do have my medicine break, hashtag Green State Smoke Break, medical marijuana. And I'm just going to take a little dab off of my dab pen. This has some baked cookies in it. Okay, now this is going to be... There's 5 openings. And I am going to be pretty concentrated right now. Shit, I should have used my other needle because that one can bend. Oh, God. No. Fuck. Getting to the end of it. Okay, come on. Just one more. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm going to have to put the other one on. Because this one's a metal one. The other one's a plastic one, so it can bend a bit. Aw, thank you, Nightbot. See, like, I threw up my find me command, and then he also threw up the Mooiisstt command. But that just is a constant one that's good to have. So people know that this is an adult channel, you know what I mean? That's why it says 21+Cuntent. I'm 30 years old, so, and I can like whatever the fuck I want to like, you know what I mean? And there's many people who have similar interests to me. And that's how you meet people who, you know, are like-minded, is by being yourself. You know what I mean? I want to meet people that have similar interests to myself. Okay, so what I did right now is I basically sewed it like flat, because usually this is open, like I can show you on this one. It has like a little opening there, and then I made it flat. And both of these are going to be flat, and they're going to attach at the top portion. And then they're going to go on this. So now, I need to knot this off. Or loop it on itself.
Okay.
She hates the rain.
No, never. I want to check out her back leg and I'd pull away all those crusties.
Oh, what happened?
I'm gonna put some Neosporin on it.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did she get in a fight with one of their kitties? I don't want to break my needle. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to knot it. It's so fucking tiny. Nope. Okay. But that's okay, because it's secure, and it's going to get sewn on a different portion, so we'll just locate our scissors. Scissors located. And then we'll burn it to cauterize it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely able. Thank you. She most definitely. The little item I'm making right now is for her bear. I'm making 2 items for her bear. This, and then I'm going to make a hat for him. And then I'm making at least 1 hat for her using our little scarvaloomy thing. Okay. Put that one there. Now this one should be easier because the string is a bit longer. But heck yeah, I'm actually sending her a few things. I'm going to send all these, plus she's getting a, last year for Justin and I's first Christmas as a husband and wife, we got pictures with Santa, which was absolutely awesome. And, instead of getting, you know, a shit ton of presents for everyone, we just give people those that we wanted to give Christmas presents, so... We still have to, man, we've been so fucking busy lately with his school and everything, but we need to go visit our cousin because I wanted to give cousin a picture frame. Okay. Ah! Okay. Never been so glad. Oh, I am really worried about breaking this though. Okay. Hold. Nope. 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 Okay. I think it's closed. Now I just need to knot it off. Damn it. Okay. I think I can lift this one and put it underneath there. Damn it. Okay. Note to self, cut a lot longer string for the start of these ones when we're doing this particular item. Because for the adult, this is going to be for a teddy bear, so it doesn't need to be as secure as the adult-sized one. Okay. Alright. Now to cauterize this one. Okay. So now we have our two little wormies with flat ends. And now going to actually tie these ones together. Oh, damn it. Pulled too hard. Okay. Okay. So up that side. Okay, so wanted to be okay. So they need to go this way. It's gonna be so fucking cute when it's done. Oh man. And it's a surprise when I'm making her, so but I can let you guys know that that is about to get attached to this. That's one thing I gotta do right now is determine where it's gonna get inserted. But I do need to use the restroom real quick, so I'm gonna do that. An insertion is needed, so just before I go use the restroom, I'll do an insertion. And you guys, thank you for tuning in. This is just a good motherfucking morning stream here in Kottontale's Corner. And it is a 10:45 a.m. where I live. This stream will only be in the morning time for me. So insertion successful. I will be right back for anybody not watching the insertion. Something attacked her when she got out one of those times?
I don't know.
That's almost what it looks like to me.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. I put Neosporin on it.
Yes, that's good. My baby box is going boom boom, honey.
Huh. Explains yesterday.
Huh?
That explains yesterday. I don't know if I should put on the leash or not.
No.
She's sitting comfortably here on the
Yeah,
floor.
just practice you guys? Hi, baby girl. Alright. And you guys, if you're just tuning in, this is a Klub Kottontale meeting via my channel on youtube.com, Amber Motherfucking Lewis. And today, for a Klub Kottontale meeting, we're in one of two of our chillax series. This is Kottontale's Korner. The other chillax series is Snapchat Smoke Sesh. So this is episode 21, rather, not episode 1. Good goodness. I remember episode 1 of Kottontale's Korner. It was an interesting experience. So this is Kottontale's Korner, episode 21, everyone. It is Superb Saturday. It is March 11th, you guys. My anniversary is in 3 days. I'm super excited, especially because Justin and I are going to go to the strip club. That's going to be so badass, you guys. Can't wait to go to the strip club. Get down with my husband. It's going down on a Tuesday. Also, you guys, before I get into attaching these items, I am going to refresh my bowl. Excuse me. That's one thing, is like, I'm 30 years old, so of course I would rather have conversation with, 21 and up or other mature, like-minded individuals, and preferably 420 friendly people who understand that, whether you do it recreationally or medically, it's your choice, and if you're doing things legally like I am and many others, there's no reason why anyone should be saying anything to you about it. So for me, it is a medicine break, but here in Washington State, in North America, you guys, medical marijuana and recreational marijuana are both legal. So I'm going to enjoy myself a green bowl. I have taken a few dabs, but I want to reload Jaded Rose. And it looks like my phone has gone off, so I need to check that. Okay. Good that I checked it. It was one of my mods, so. Hey, baby love, do you mind blowing this into the bag that's by the door? Or any bag, rather.
Yeah.
Is there anything, or is it this? There's an envelope.
That's Penny saying I paid.
Oh, okay. Earsham. Which, thank you, honey, for being really good at keeping up with those, because, a long time ago you wanted me to let you do that by yourself, and you've done really well, so thank you. Alright, so along with my 420 break, I'm going to put up my smoke emojis, you guys. We have purple, green, blue, and pink hearts for all of my little fluffy Kottontales. I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and I truly believe that if you're 100% yourself, regardless of what anyone else thinks of you, you can meet some of the greatest people. I feel like as long as you're being kind and respectful to me, I don't really give a fuck what you do. You know what I mean? As soon as you go over the line of being disrespectful, I then will block the fuck out of you from all things. Like, I don't tolerate people being rude and nasty or gross to me on Snapchat. So I have Snapchat solely for the purpose of that I love it. I prefer it over Facebook. When I do streams, that's how you can find out. And then also, sometimes I do send snaps between people, but that is literally everyday things. If you're going to send me something nasty, you're going to get blocked. Not only from this, but I'm going to remember who you were from the live stream, and the next time you come in, you're going to get blocked. So just, if you wouldn't send it to your sister, don't send it to me. You wouldn't send it to your mother if you don't have a sister. Any female that you're related to. If you wouldn't send it to them, don't send it to me. And I do plan on ending this stream around 11:30, 11:45, because this stream will not go into the afternoon shortly into afternoon, I am going to switch over to gaming with Ganja, most likely. It might be quiet gaming with Kottontale, but most likely gaming with Ganja. And I'm going to be working on the wedding pixel. Super excited. 3 days away, you guys. 3 days away, and I can't believe that I've been married for almost a year. And I really, 4 years with someone is amazing, by the way. He's at your ankles, like, pet me. And you have to leave in like a half hour, right? Definitely cut your hair tonight. I almost wish that we would have done it before you had work today because you have such a long day, but you're pretty good at flicking it back, right, to make it look nice? Okay. I would just recommend doing it now, maybe putting some gel in it, and then not wearing your hat at all. Well, Justin, you don't want to be unprofessional at the end of your live-it career, do you?
I'm okay.
Okay. Well, either way, you're getting a haircut tonight, so. We saved money that way, too, because I cut his hair. And this haircut was only, like, $20. Is he talking to you, Garfield? I'm very confused. Jerry? Oh, okay. I'm just like, I'm looking at Garfield, looking at you, like, hi, Gartholomew. Who's a handsome orange cat? Who's a handsome orange cat? You're the handsome orange cat, aren't you? Fine, be like that. He's like, dude, my dad is getting ready. I need to spend all my time with him. Dude, his ears are like, you know who your papa is, huh? Yeah. I got you him for his birthday. Yes. Yeah, for Justin's 26th birthday, I got him a kitty cat. Best gift ever, he says. I originally wanted to get him a PlayStation 4 for his birthday, so I was like, literally, when we were getting the cat, I was like, here's your PlayStation 4. He's like, so much better than a PlayStation 4, but now we're both pretty fucking happy we have PlayStation 4s. I know that the next 2 games that we plan on buying for him, he's going to get Call of Duty Infinite Warfare so we can play together on our own systems. And then, I'm going to be getting Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 2. I'm extremely hyped for that game. Like, I almost bought it, even though I'm not going to be playing it till after the streamathon. For now, all I'm going to have is these 3 games. So the games that I'll be playing for my streamathon, which will happen after I hit 1,000 VIPs. And I set that goal back when I first created my channel because, I was gaming for, 8, 12, 26 hours. And people were like, are you ever going to do like a streamathon where you like try to set a time and go for that? I'm like, well, I already plan on doing that. I plan on doing, 72 plus hours for the first streamathon. And then every streamathon after that will be at least 48 hours. I'm not going to say that every streamathon will be 72, but on a daily basis, I might feel chintzy and do a 24-hour stream. I've already done 2 of them. So, and I've done, let's see, there's a 26-hour, a 24-hour, and then there is a 19, an 18, a couple 10s. So, I mean, you gotta make it worth the while, you know what I mean? If you're already producing, if you're one of those people that only do a live stream for 2 hours, then yeah, a 24-hour streamathon is probably what you can do, but not for me. I can game for days. And it's not just going to be gaming because I know that the PlayStation 4 can handle 48 hours, but I don't know how it will do after that. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm going to want to switch games. We're going to start with Minecraft, and we're definitely going to play a lot of Call of Duty. However, if we get a good amount of people that are like, hey, did you plan on doing Grand Theft Auto for the streamathon? I'll be like, well, if we get enough people, hell yeah, a bunch of us will just mob around on Grand Theft Auto. Which, I haven't wanted to play Grand Theft Auto, you guys. We played it a lot before Resident Evil, and then after Resident Evil, we just kind of took some a break from games because that game was oh, fucking freaky February. It was so freaky that I totally spaced the fact that February 26th was 1 year that I had my bachelorette party. My bachelorette party was February 26th of last year. But it wasn't really like a crazy party. I just chilled with some gals. You know, there was only a handful of people that knew it was my wedding. You know what I mean? And most of those people were family members. Like I told a few of my cousins, obviously our parents and our siblings. And then there was like a handful of friends that we told. The rest thought it was an engagement party, which really worked out nicely because the amount of people who thought it was an engagement party, the people that actually showed up for the ceremony, was about 3, maybe 4. But I know at least 3 people that came to the wedding thought it was an engagement party. But as soon as I showed up in, you know, a very, very fancy outfit, and, you know, I'm sure by the time the music started, they probably realized it was a wedding. Oh, I love you, Justin. No, he's getting ready for work. I'm on cloud 3.14, you know what I mean? Pi Day. March 14th, that's our Pi Day. I'm really excited because we also, we have our peach pie, which I'm going to pull it out of the freezer. We should probably pull it out of the freezer on the 13th, honey. Put it in the fridge. But, I'm excited because I'm pretty sure it's just as good as the day that we made it. And that's actually a folklore or a myth, or even some people consider it a tradition. You keep the top tier of your wedding cake or whatever that you had. For us, it was pies. We had 3 pies, so we kept the top pie. And on your 1-year wedding anniversary, they say if it tastes just as good as the day it was made, that's how your wedding, like your marriage is going to be. And I feel like it made it through the year. You know what I mean? Just like we made it through the year. Because a lot of people are like, wouldn't it spoil? And I'm like, well, that's actually the folklore with it, is if it spoils before the year, it usually those people actually, and it's one of those myths that a lot of people go, oh no, it's true, because they've seen a lot of people that it happened to. But traditionally speaking, and like I said, it's a myth or a folklore, but if your top piece of wedding cake doesn't make it that first year, it means that your marriage probably won't make it a few years, and usually not even that first year. They say like between 1 and 5 years is the extent of your marriage, and that's like a folklore, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's going to be just as, because we made 2 peach pies. One, because we wanted to know what it would taste like, so we would have something to base it on. Also, we just picked whichever one was the best. I made one, he made one. His ended up better. He was like, your lattice is better, and mine broke, you know? So apparently it wasn't that great, and it's now 11 a.m., you guys, so I need to take my birth control. It's Saturday, you guys. Superb. I wanted to put spectacular, but I felt like spectacular was one of those words that maybe I wouldn't say correctly all the time, so I put superb. Plus, it just looked weird when I spelt it. It was spelt right, I even double checked it, but spectacular is just kind of weird when it's spelled. It's spectacularly weird. That's what you get, bitch. That's what you get. That's what I get. Okay, come on, just thread it. Let's get it a little bit moist. Help it along. Okay, sweet. Okay. I just wanted to thread it before I smoked my bowl. Also, I am going to throw up Kottontale's goals, because I did talk about it briefly, at least the streamathon, which is going to happen at 1,000. But you guys, while I'm talking, I'm going to tell you the story of how Kottontale's goals came to be. Kottontale's goals came to be because when I created my channel, March, whoa, it's March. So I'm like, I got March on the brain. July 14th, 2016 is the first day that I ever started streaming via my YouTube channel, and it was PC Minecraft. And I had an exuberant amount of people that subscribed in the first, month and 2 months. And in that first, 2 weeks, I had a lot of people asking me, are you ever going to make, they were said it's kind of like an incentive or reason for them to subscribe to the channel. I'm like, no, not really, because I stream because I want to, not because someone's telling me to or because I'm going to make money off of it. I do it because I enjoy it. It makes me feel good, and I had discussed with my therapist how I would use it to help my mental disorders, and they think it's lovely. And they actually think that it truly has helped, and they now tell some of their other clients, not necessarily to be a live streamer or a YouTuber, but they tell them to, record a video on their phone of themselves talking, because it's very therapeutic just to talk, you guys. And then especially you put on top of it crafts or playing video games or something that's enjoyable for you. It's just a really magical experience. So that is what streaming is for me. And when I explain that to them, like, oh, okay, cool, we were going to subscribe anyways. And they're like, and they go, we love that you call us VIPs, by the way. Because I've been calling my subscribers VIPs. Because I don't really like the word subscriber. You know what I mean? Like, oh, subscribe to me. No, this is Klub Kottontale. You know what I mean? Everyone is welcome in our Club of Kottontales. But if you want to be in the VIP section, you want to be a VIP Klub Kottontale, then yeah, you would hit that subscribe button. And I open up my purple velvet rope for all of the VIP people, you know what I mean? But other than that, it's just equal. No one is above anyone else. This is my channel, and I basically am like the god or the goddess of the channel because I control it. You know what I mean? I'm the one that controls the Nightbot and the analytics and blah, 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 all that shit. I'm the one that hit, play or start broadcast just for it to stream. But that doesn't make me better than you guys. All it means is that you should be respecting me because you're in my channel. You know what I mean? I didn't invite you. You came here on your own accord. That's one thing, is I never send people individual invites. I know that you can, but I don't. I don't send those invites because I want people to come here because they want to, not because I told them to, if that makes sense. So, and the reason for that is because I'm doing this for myself. It's like this. It's a medicine for me. So when I mix together my yoga or stretching, my mindful breathing, my medicines, and then my channel, all those things combined make this wonderful human being that has always had an outlook of life that is positive, but so much so in the last 8 months, I've learned that as long as you be 100% yourself, and I already knew this, but I've even learned more so that as long as I'm 100% myself, I am going to have a better quality of life. I'm going to have a better quality of friends. I'm going to have a better quality of the people that I meet. And that just, it is people go, oh, well, people always like to say something about me, I should ignore this or I should do this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, dude, I can do whatever I want to, because as long as I'm not breaking a rule or a regulation or a law, and I'm being 100% myself and I want to do something, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? And I feel like people really don't take the time to understand that 80s dolls or people that like to trolley-oly people, that exists everywhere. You know what I mean? I've had it for the last 30 years, and of course in the last 8 months. But the last 8 months it's been internet trolley-olying, where in real life trolley-olying is way worse. You know what I mean? I know what it feels like, you guys, because I've worked in retail, and it was horrible. I was already having a panic attack because the person was just being rude from the get-go. You know what I mean? They didn't like that I was moving their item. There was another person in line, and they wanted me to leave their item on the counter, and I was moving it so then the person had ample space. And they got angry with me because I moved their item. And then, because they didn't like that, and they didn't like how what I told them was correct, they thought I was incorrect in what I was telling them, so they went back and they checked the wall for themselves, found out that I was correct, because of course I know my fucking works policies and shit, And they decided to sit there and tell me how all of my friends hated me. My mother hated me so much that she probably had a C-section and ripped me from her womb. If I have a boyfriend, which I probably don't, they probably hate my guts. Just all this nasty shit directly to my face. And my boss actually was really proud. Rest in peace, Steven. You're one of the greatest people ever. He was looking at me watching the whole experience, and he was really proud of me because I just kept saying, you know, sir, that's your opinion, you know, and I just kept my composure. But when he started, you know, trolling me, he was trolling me in real life. I couldn't take it because I was already having a panic attack. I was already trying not to cry, and the tears just came, and I was like, I'm sorry, sir, but my manager's going to have to take care of you. And I was like, Steven, I can't do it, and I just ran off the floor. And when Steven came to find me, I was crying in the back room, bawling my eyes out. When I told him what that person told me, he's like, why didn't you tell me that? Why did you let them do that to you? You are not here for someone to say that to you. You're not here on this planet for someone to make you feel less of who you are, especially when you were in the right. And I was like, well, I was just trying to do my job. He's like, your job is not to take the opinions of other people when it's nasty. He's like, I wish you would have told me that because I would have 86'd him from the store. He's like, I'm going to remember that gentleman, and he's never allowed back in this store ever again. And I'm not, you know, he couldn't, my manager could not believe how well I handled that situation with what that guy was saying to me. You know what I mean? He was being an 80s doll in real life while I was working at a fucking thrift store. All because I was right on that when you buy 4 VHSs, you get the 5th one for free. I was right, he was wrong, and he didn't like it. Is that my problem? No. And that's exactly how I take my channel. You know, you guys are allowed to have your opinions, but this is my channel. You're not allowed to make me feel like less of a human being. Sure, it exists in the real world, so of course it's going to happen on the internet. But I believe that as long as you're 100% yourself and you be that person that you want people to treat you, people will do it in the long run. Obviously, people like to misconstrue what I say because of my physical and mental health, but those just are who I am. That doesn't make me the person. You know what I mean? I choose to be mindful and respectful to myself and everyone else. You know what I mean? But, you know, that experience and a lot of other stuff in the 12 years of me working society's type of jobs, and I worked a lot of different things from retail to telemarketing to vitamin packing companies to Subway to like sound panels. I did a lot of different types of jobs. You know what I mean? And I had my hobbies on the side that always kind of helped with like side cash. Like when I was a cigarette smoker, I would use my hobby money to pay for my cigarette habit. You know what I mean? But now, you know, I haven't been a cigarette smoker in years. It's been like 4 years now. Actually, it will be, because I quit 2014, so it will be 3 years on the 16th that I've been nicotine free. That's awesome. I'm really proud of myself. And I quit cold turkey. The only thing that I had to help me get through it was my medicine. So when I had like a panic attack or, you know, this wasn't working, like I would pretend to have a cigarette, like, and just pretend to smoke like a really harsh cigarette. But when that didn't work, you know, and everything else wasn't working, I'm very glad that medical marijuana is a beautiful, beautiful thing. You know what I mean? And I actually was talking to my doctor, and he said that he has prescribed temporary medical marijuana to people who are quitting cigarettes because it is a great way for them to feel calm, and it's not affecting them the way the cigarettes do. And you know, most of the people, they don't even care to smoke it. Like, they're like, whoa, doc, I'm not into pot. I'm not into crack. And they're like, oh, no. It's just a device. It's a device to help you quit smoking cigarettes because you don't want cigarettes. And they're like, okay, doc, well, I'm going to take this prescription for your devil lettuce. You know what I mean? But then, you know, a month later, they're not smoking cigarettes and they're not smoking the weed anymore, but they're a happier human being. And they're going back to the doctor going, thank you, doc. You know what I mean? Washington is a great state, you guys. Seriously, I love the Pacific Northwest. I'm very fortunate to have been born and raised in this area. Very fortunate. It's 11:11 a.m. Let's make a wish. You know what, on that note, you need to quit? Well, if you ever decide to, Abel, just know that I quit cold turkey, and I'm always here for you as a motivational spirit. I had a tooth pulled, Abel, and it was biohazardous. Literally, I asked if I could keep the tooth, and they didn't want to give it to me because it was a biohazard. And literally, it's inside of a package that I could never open because it was a rotting tooth in my mouth. And part of it was because it was impacted and it was stuck underneath a gum, but part of that is because I was a cigarette smoker. And, it definitely exacerbated it. After I got that tooth out of my mouth, the farthest thing I wanted to do was smoke a cigarette, you know what I mean? I just was like, fuck it, I'm quitting, you know what I mean? And March 15th, 2014 is when I, officially had my last cigarette. I believe I had one cigarette that day. I always forget if March 15th I had quit or if I had one. But I know that March 14th, my anniversary in 2014, that was my 1 year anniversary. I know I smoked a cigarette on my 1 year anniversary with Justin. It's just the day after I'm unsure. So I like to say March 16th, 2014 is how long I've been completely 100% cigarette free. And I quit cold turkey, you know what I mean? And different devices, meditation helps, breathing helps, and definitely a huge part of contributing to my quitting, was pretending to smoke a cigarette. You know what I mean? A lot of that, pretending to hold it, and then, the sucking in part, and the holding it in, and then blowing it out, and just, imagining there is a plume of nasty smoke. You know what I mean? That's a whole reason. Honestly, Abel, the moment you'll want to quit will be when you're smoking a cigarette and you're just getting that nasty taste in your mouth, your clothes smell nasty, your fingers smell nasty, you're hacking up all the time, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to do this no more. You know what I mean? But it truly takes, it honestly takes you wanting to do it for yourself. Because that was my 5th or 6th time trying to quit, you guys. I did not quit on my first try. Okay? People that do that, I'm very proud of you because it took me a few tries, but on my 5th or 6th try, cold turkey, and I haven't had a cigarette since. I just got a text from Leisha. The baby shower for Sebastian will be on the 26th, babe. It's a Sunday. Which she knows that it's super last minute. They were having troubles getting the invites out, I guess. So, she said if we're not able to do that one, her mom is doing another baby shower sometime in April. But to be honest, I'd rather go to the first one. Her mom is a bit interesting. She would use different words, but I'll just say interesting. I feel like, obviously kids can say what they want to about their parents, but I'm not going to use the words that she uses to explain her mom. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Oh, I love this video. I love dancing. Do you guys like dancing? I love dancing. And you guys, this stream will only be maybe 15 minutes longer. Because I do plan on the afternoon. This was just a good motherfucking morning stream. I thought about putting wake and bake in the title, but instead of doing that, I was like, good motherfucking morning. Okay. Okay. So now, so I am making an item, and soon we will know what it is. But it has to be completed before I actually am going to share what it is. Okay, so... Oh my gosh. Come on. Man, I hope this is in 2 different slots. Because if it's not... Yes! Okay, so now we bring this up close. It's gonna be so fucking cute! Okay, I gotta flip this inside out so I can... Okay, I want to make sure that this is not gonna come undone in any sort of way. Sometimes knots worry me. Okay. Oh, I like that it did like the yellow and the burgundy because that's very Harry Potter-y colors right there. Okay, now scissors. I gotta be very fucking careful. Don't want to snip any portion. Okay. Now, it's gonna be tricky to not get any portion other than those little nubbers. Okay. Please don't burn your finger, Amber. Alright. Nubbers are good. Yeah, make sure they're crispy on the tips there. Alright. So now I just gotta sew these other portions to the bottom. One is gonna go here. And one's gonna go there. So okay, now I think I want to put it like that. Or do I want to put it like that? No, I definitely want it. Okay. Need some yarn. Let's see if we have any long enough pieces in our leftover bag. Ooh. Some of those look promising. Ooh, like maybe that one. some blue on. How long is this one? Now that's the money maker. And it's perfect because his favorite color is blue. Perfect. Oh my god. Okay. And you guys, welcome, and thank you to any opinions that may or may not be on today's live stream. This is Kottontale's Corner, and Kottontale's Corner will end after this is made, because I'm not going to say that I'm going to get this done in 8 minutes, but when this is done, I'm going to end the stream, you guys, and then prepare for a gaming stream. I'm going to be working on my wedding pixel, which I'm super excited for. Okay, I need to make sure that this has got good knot. So I don't want it to come through. And I'm going to put it on the braid portion. We'll make it a bit stiffer. But I need to make sure that this knot is going to be big enough to not pop through it. Because she's not going to like manhandle it or anything, but I want it to be of quality of what I would make for an adult human-sized one. So, which the one for my sister is going to be very reinforced. Very, very reinforced. Okay, that should be okay. Let's hope. Last insertion needed. Thank you for insertion. And you guys, thank you for anyone that does support my channel in any way. Whether, you send me, heart emojis, or be kind and cool, or you might send me an awesome message via Facebook or something like that, I always appreciate it, and I especially appreciate the people that have helped turn any of my hobbies into a career. You know what I mean? So, thank you. Alright. Okay, so there's not one on the side. I'm thinking... that might work really nicely. So, I don't know if you guys can kind of tell what it's turning into. But I'm sure if Dragon Lover was here, she'd probably, in the last few other streams, she didn't get to see the construction of it. And I kind of purposely did this stream this early because she's at work. There's no way that she's going to get to watch this live. I've drooled at that thought. She will watch the posted video, though, and I imagine at the end she's like, oh my god! And her and Jace are going to be, super excited, but... Alright, so we're going to do it on the third one. Okay, so... This is going to be the tricky part, is actually sewing it together. So, 1, 2, 3. So, alright, first stitch. Oh. fuck, this is gonna be so cool. But I don't know if I'm gonna add, this might be like kind of an expensive item if I do add it to the store, because an adult size one would just be, it would be a lot more yarn, but it would be easier. Like this size one, oh my gosh. This is definitely, it is holding. That knot is holding, that's good. Okay. This is gonna be so fucking cute. Okay. Okay, it's like, okay, let's see. Definitely can't look on the inside. The inside is more confusing than the outside. Okay, okay, okay. That moment I wish I was ambidextrous and this wasn't teeny tiny. Okay, let's just make sure. As long as we insert it on the third one over. Yay for measurements. Okay. Just kind of poke until we poke until we get the right spot, right? Okay, there we go. There we go. Those first couple stitches are kind of annoying because you're finding your area. Okay. But it's already attached. I just